Plagiarism allegations, favoritism claims, and a shocking revelation. Hybe is at the center of it all. Illit, often compared to NewJeans, faces accusations that could redefine their rise, a shocking legal dispute, while Hybe reveals the group that allegedly ignored Hani. How did we go from celebrating creative brilliance to debating who copied who? With so many questions still unanswered, one thing's clear: this story is far from over. So, who's telling the truth, and what's next for the artists caught in the crossfire? The controversy began when Hank Yor obtained both reports. The 2021 document focused on NewJeans, while the more recent one detailed Illit's plans. Despite being separated by 3 years, the two reports are alarmingly similar. Notably, these similarities aren't coincidental or the result of using standardized company templates. BELIFT LAB CEO Kim Tae-ho recently addressed multiple controversies in an interview with OSN. He tackled several sensitive topics. Kim Tae-ho addressed the allegations that Illit plagiarized concepts from NewJeans. Ever since Illit debuted, fans and critics alike have accused them of copying NewJeans, particularly in terms of aesthetics and promotional strategies. However, Kim Tae-ho was firm in his stance, stating that Illit has never stolen director Min or NewJeans' ideas. This is definite. He stressed that the group's concept was unique from the beginning and had no intentional connection to NewJeans. We hope that if director Min is confident in her repeated claims of plagiarism, she will partake in the case diligently. He acknowledged that NewJeans' influence on K-pop as a whole is undeniable, saying that since their debut, the group has shaped the industry's creative landscape, whether by inspiring others to emulate their success or to consciously differentiate from them. However, according to him, Illit's creative process was independent of this trend. Kim Tae-ho's emphasis on letting the court decide is notable here. He explained that BELIFT Lab has chosen to address the plagiarism accusations through legal channels, not public opinion. This approach indicates a clear confidence in their position, but also reflects their frustration with the ongoing public scrutiny. As Kim put it, "We have a lot of material to prove that we did not plagiarize, but we cannot tell the public to read it all." Another significant aspect of the interview was Kim's comments on the favoritism debate. He was asked if Illit had received preferential treatment compared to NewJeans. The question stemmed from allegations that Illit received special treatment, particularly because Hybe's founder Bang Si-hyuk, also known as Hitman Bang, directly contributed to Illit's production. Surprisingly, Kim flipped the narrative, claiming that it was actually NewJeans who enjoyed more aggressive support from Hybe. Kim provided specific examples to support his claim. He mentioned that NewJeans and Adore, their agency, received extensive backing in promotions and brand collaborations. These efforts included high-profile partnerships that set NewJeans apart as a global brand from their very first year. In Hybe's office building in Yongsan, there's a shared styling room that all artists are supposed to use. Artists need to book this space when they require it for activities like preparing for a shoot or styling for events. But starting from their second year, NewJeans was given their own exclusive styling room. This is a big deal because it suggests a level of prioritization that other groups didn't receive. Kim subtly hinted that this exclusive perk could be seen as preferential treatment. He left the decision up to interpretation, saying whether they were discriminated against or if they received preferential treatment, all the Hybe staff knows about it well. So, was there favoritism? According to Kim Tae-ho, it's the exact opposite. In a twist of events, Seo-yeon, the creative director of Illit, has filed a lawsuit against Min Hee-jin, the former CEO of Adore and a creative powerhouse widely credited for the success of groups like NewJeans. Also, BELIFT Lab, a company under Hybe, filed a massive 20 billion Korean won lawsuit, roughly $14.3 million USD, against Min Hee-jin. They're accusing her of damaging their brand, Illit, by publicly claiming the company plagiarized NewJeans' concept. Seo-yeon has been vocal about the accusations, even publicly sharing provocative imagery, including a middle finger photo during the height of her feud with Min Hee-jin. Seo-yeon isn't exactly new to making bold statements. The feud between her and Min Hee-jin has been simmering for some time now. And it's not just online drama, we're talking serious legal action here. She's suing Min, accusing her of plagiarism, and it doesn't stop there. Past Adore executives are also facing lawsuits related to this case. This isn't the first time the word plagiarism has surfaced in their feud. Min Hee-jin previously suggested that Seo-yeon's work with Illit looked suspiciously similar to her own designs and ideas, particularly those linked to NewJeans' creative concepts. Let's break it down. Min Hee-jin, who earned widespread acclaim for her innovative approach to K-pop visuals and branding, has repeatedly claimed that ILIT's creative output mirrored her work with NewJeans. Now, NewJeans isn't your run-of-the-mill girl group. They've become a global phenomenon, partly because of their unique artsy visuals, many of which Min herself designed or supervised. But Sarian Ho sees things differently. She's standing her ground and accusing Min of slandering her work and reputation. In this latest lawsuit, Ho isn't just targeting Min. She's also going after Adore's former leadership, claiming their role in fostering this alleged plagiarism dispute. According to BELIFT LAB CEO, the lawsuit is a chance for Min to prove her claims. They want her to participate diligently in the legal process to settle this once and for all. The exact details of what's being claimed as plagiarized? Still unclear, but both sides seem confident in their stances. BELIFT LAB CEO added fuel to the fire with this statement. If Director Min is confident in her repeated claims of plagiarism, she will partake in the case diligently. That's a direct challenge, signaling that this legal battle is far from just a symbolic gesture. It's clear both sides are ready for a fight. Also, Min Hee-jin, the former CEO of NewJeans agency Adore, is set to file a 5 billion won $3.6 million suit against girl group ILIT's agency BELIFT LAB, her legal attorneys said. The 5 billion won civil suit will be filed as compensation for the damage and reputation that Min says she has suffered due to accusations from BELIFT LAB executives, according to Min's legal representatives at law firm Shin and Kim. Min also filed a complaint to the Yongsan police station in central Seoul against BELIFT LAB CEO Kim Tae-ho, its vice president, and 2 other staff members at the agency for spreading false rumors, the attorneys said. This lawsuit raises bigger questions about intellectual property in the K-pop industry. With so many creative teams working on similar concepts, mixing nostalgia, high fashion, and experimental art, how do you draw the line between inspiration and theft? Min Hee-jin, who was a key player at Adore, the label behind NewJeans, is alleging that ILIT didn't come up with their ideas independently. She claims they directly copied NewJeans' project plan. And this isn't just some vague accusation. Min's side presented testimony from an internal whistleblower to back her claims. Here's what the whistleblower allegedly revealed. ILIT's creative director had access to NewJeans' plans from the very beginning. The whistleblower claims the initial concepts and creative directions for NewJeans and ILIT were identical. If true, this would suggest that ILIT might have built their entire concept by piggybacking on NewJeans' ideas. BELIFT LAB, on the other hand, is completely denying these allegations. They've turned around and accused Min Hee-jin of delaying the court process. They even requested an expedited trial, pushing for faster resolution because, in their words, Min was intentionally stalling. But Min Hee-jin isn't staying silent. On November 18th, her team released a strongly worded statement aimed directly at both BELIFT LAB and HYBE. According to her representatives, HYBE and BELIFT LAB are the ones misleading the public. They claim these companies are spreading false information, stirring up drama in public, instead of resolving things internally. Here's what Min's side said. Despite clear testimony from an internal whistleblower and evident similarities, they are denying it and misleading public opinion. HYBE and BELIFT LAB are the ones spreading numerous false claims, disrupting work, and defaming while bringing an issue that could have been resolved internally into the public sphere. Min's team didn't hold back, accusing HYBE and BELIFT LAB of using their rookie artists. Yes, rookie artists, as shields to deflect attention. Her team also pointed out that while these companies are claiming work disruptions, they're ignoring the harm allegedly caused to NewJeans in this entire mess. Fans, as expected, have divided into camps. Some are firmly on Ho's side, arguing that creative overlaps are inevitable in the ever-evolving world of K-pop. Others support Min Hee-jin, pointing out visual similarities between NewJeans' aesthetics and ILIT's designs. But that's not all. As the controversy grows, HYBE has stepped forward with its own revelations. Just days after HYBE first revealed that the manager who reportedly told a group to ignore Heine was connected to ILIT, the CEO of BELIFT LAB decided to weigh in with the interview published on November 15th, 2024. But instead of clearing the air, his statements seem to have made things even worse for ILIT, and here's why. In his interview, the CEO denied that anyone from ILIT ever instructed their artists to ignore Hani, one of NewJeans' members. He said, "The members were especially shocked by the ignore them controversy. The members themselves know the truth. They asked, why is Hani going that far? Did the CEO do anything wrong? Did we do anything wrong?" According to him, the group members were left questioning everything and were even scared to perform. However, he insists that no one ever told them to ignore her. Instead, he shifted the narrative to focus on how the members have supposedly grown stronger and more mature from the ordeal. But here's the problem. His statements have sparked outrage online. Critics are calling out the CEO for what they believe is a subtle way of accusing Hani of lying. After all, Hani never named ILIT in her claims. nor did she accuse the members directly. She explicitly stated that the members greeted her but said the manager was responsible for the problematic behavior. Let's take a step back and revisit Hani's original statement. She described feeling hurt but clarified that the group members themselves weren't at fault. They even greeted her warmly. She refrained from naming the group, likely to avoid unnecessary drama or backlash. However, once Hybe publicly identified Illit as the group involved, it became impossible to avoid scrutiny. Now, here's where things get even messier. Fans noticed some troubling activity on Illit's social media accounts. One of their members had apparently followed an anti-New Jeans account on Twitter. This fueled even more speculation that there might be bad blood between the groups, or, at the very least, some unprofessional behavior behind the scenes. Isn't he basically claiming that Hani lied? This is legendary. Wow. LOL. From the beginning to the end, it is the company who did wrong. Why are you using your artists' names in the media as shields? Even the victims, New Jeans, protected Illit. What about Illit themselves? It's clear that the public isn't buying Illit's narrative or the CEO's attempt to clean up the situation. Many believe that the CEO's statement undermines Hani's credibility while failing to address the real issue, the manager's actions, and the company's accountability. In the K-pop industry, intergroup dynamics are often scrutinized, but it's rare for internal conflicts like this to become so public. Fans expect professionalism, especially from management. For Hybe to call out Illit directly, it suggests a serious breakdown in communication and conduct. Moreover, using the members' emotional reactions as a defense, while ignoring the actions of the manager in question, has been perceived as manipulative. Instead of focusing on resolving the issue or apologizing, the CEO's statement has been interpreted as an attempt to garner sympathy for Illit at the expense of Hani's reputation. So, where does this leave Illit? Their image has taken a significant hit, and the public seems to be siding firmly with New Jeans and Hani. If Illit and their management don't address this properly, either through an apology or a more transparent explanation, this controversy could have lasting consequences for their career. What do you think about the CEO's comments? Did he cross the line? Or is this just a misunderstanding? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this ongoing story.